President. In reintroducing this legislation for a plebiscite, the government is playing games with the lives, with the loves, with the relationships of lesbian, gay, bisexual, transgender and intersex people. And we have had enough. This parliament has the ability to have a vote on equal marriage. We could have a vote on equal marriage this week. Our Prime Minister could pay some attention to and take the lead of Germany, where Angela Merkel made the decision, despite her not being in support of equal marriage, she made the decision to allow a free vote in the German parliament on a Monday. They achieved marriage equality on the Friday. Instead, this government is putting our lives, the lives of LGBTIQ people, through a tortuous obstacle course. That's what this plebiscite is, let alone the shonky, illegitimate, harebrained scheme of a postal plebiscite, if that is what comes to pass. I've got news for this government, that LGBTI people exist. We are here, and our relationships are as valid as any other people's relationships in this country. I am married to my partner, Penny. We've been married for 31 years. Penny is transgendered. With our current legislation, with a current ban on people of the same sex being married, if Penny were to change her gender on her birth certificate from male to female, she is female, we would have to be divorced. This is the sort of discrimination that still exists. Let alone, I feel very privileged that we are married, that we had the opportunity to be married 31 years ago. But how about all of those people who haven't, and particularly the couples, the ageing couples, who have a partner dying before they had the opportunity to be married? That's what people are asking for their relationships to be treated equally as every other people's relationships in this country. It is far too long, it has gone on far too long for us to be having our relationships not treated equally. And then we know that we've got a majority of parliamentarians in this parliament who support equal marriage. We know that there is a majority of Australians across the country who support equal marriage. Opinion poll after opinion poll after opinion poll shows that to be the case. Yet because of the internal politics of the government, we cannot move forward. It is so frustrating, and there is anger and disappointment around the country. Yet what is being proposed is just more delays, more of this tortuous obstacle, and putting our rights to a public vote. There are very good reasons why you don't put issues of human rights to a public vote, as Senator Di Natale pointed out. But the reality is, we know what's going to happen if we have either this plebiscite or this shonky postal vote, that the hurt, the hatred, the attacks on LGBTI people are going to be amplified in our community. And we've already seen evidence of that. We've already seen in the press today about the leaflets that are being prepared that are saying that the children of gay and lesbian parents are more prone to abuse and neglect, that married biological parents have a better record providing safety and parenting of healthy, well-adjusted adult children, and that minimises the abuse and the neglect of children. This is awful stuff, and that is what having a plebiscite, putting our rights to a public vote, is going to unleash upon LGBTI people and their families. So that you have got children of same-sex couples who are told that their parents' relationships aren't as valid, and that for some reason their families are mean that they are going to be more prone to abuse and neglect. This is not what we need to be doing. In Ireland, where they had to have constitutional change, they had to have a public vote, and we have the evidence of the damage that that debate caused. We don't need to do that here. What we need to do here is to move on as quickly as possible to having a free vote in this parliament so that our relationships can be legalised. And we're not going to be blackmailed. We're not going to be blackmailed by saying, well, if you, the Senate, don't support this plebiscite, well, then we've got to have this opinion poll, this $122 billion non-binding, non-compulsory opinion poll that we know is going to be illegitimate, that we know would have low voter turnout, that we know would disenfranchise young people. We're not going to be blackmailed into saying that, well, OK, that we've got to support this legislated plebiscite rather than going down that track, because they are not the options that should be on the table. The option that needs to be on the table is having a free vote in this parliament as quickly as possible. And when we do that, we know what's going to happen. When we do that, when there is finally the celebration, when this legislation, as it inevitably will, passes this parliament, there will be celebration. There will be joy on the benches of both the House of Representatives and the Senate. There will be massive celebrations in the community. And the end result will be that people will be able to marry the person that they love. That is going to be a wonderful thing. It's something that has been so long in coming. And I'm looking forward to that day. What I ask the government is to stop all of this tortuous obstacle course that they're putting us through, the tortuous process that we are being put through. Let's move on as quickly as possible to having a free vote so that we can join in that celebration and join in the celebration of the love of two people for each other.